You done fucked it up.
Hey, it's me, Jimmy D, and welcome tonight to the Geek Table. We're here to talk about Death Note, the Netflix movie. Let me turn J.J. Abrams a little bit lower. The movie.
The lens flare.
I don't even know how to say this. The movie that we thought was going to at least be decent.
No, we didn't.
No,
Okay.
I couldn't. We had a little.
Don't you lie.
No,
Don't you
no.
lie to these people.
Nope. We pretty much knew it was going to be shit. We did not know. What we did not know.
I didn't think it was going to be shit. I went into it with an open mind. A lot of people thought it was going to be a shit. Okay? I went into it with an open mind.
I had an open mind.
Okay? But I knew that just by interviews and what they were showing so far that this is going to be a weird.
What I did not expect was it to be the funniest movie I've seen all year.
Let me put it to you like this. As a Death Note fan, and mind you, when I say fan, when it comes to being an anime fan, for a lot of people, Death Note is like in their top 10.
Yeah.
Okay? Of all time.
Yeah.
It's not there for me, personally, but I do like it a lot.
And
okay?
Before this came out, I did watch the anime to kind of have an idea of what it was going to be.
Well, did you watch all the anime or some of it?
I watched all of it. All episodes. I finished the whole thing.
Cool. Like I said, it's in people's top 10s. It's not for me, but I totally love it, and I could totally see why if it is. So as a Death Note fan, hatred's too light of a word for me for this.
Yeah. And I get that.
As a filthy plebe casual, this is the funniest fucking comedy I've seen all year.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious if you're not a Death Note fan.
So this shit's hilarious. Like if you take everything out of being because your fan, like if you split it down the middle, because your fan part is constantly going to be enraging, like these are stupid, why would you do this? No.
Yeah.
But the casual in you is just laughing and eating this up.
There's that fucking Ferris wheel scene is probably the funniest.
We'll get to that.
Ever. Okay, let's start at the beginning.
This shit was in trouble from the fucking beginning.
The book just fell out the sky, like flat out.
Well, here's the thing, because in the show, the book does fall out the sky, and it does get explained why it gets fallen out the sky. You know.
This doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Ryuk does explain the reason he because spoilers, Ryuk drops the book into the human world because, believe it or not, he was bored. That's the whole reason Ryuk dropped the Death Note into the human world, was because he was bored in the Shinigami world.
I think the problem was the camera angle it fell from.
This shit already had me lost it when this opened up with a montage.
It did.
Of Light doing some dude's homework and Misa, which you can tell they're trying. They're like that kid at school who's trying too hard to be cool and hip with the kids. She's standing there not trying, smoking a cigarette. I'm like, oh, we are in trouble here. We are in Houston. We have shit.
And if you didn't understand the trouble we were going to be in, the moment that bitch scream came out, you're like, oh, I understand screaming like a bitch when something shows up like that. I do.
I laugh. I'm sorry. I had to pause because I was laughing so hard.
I scream like a bitch sometimes when I play horror games.
But
that was just fucking hilarious, though.
That was 1950s woman. There was a mouse that scurried on by.
I know. Oh my god. He just screams so fucking awkwardly. Like.
And like. Oh, I give props to Ryuk as Willem Dafoe as Ryuk.
He tried.
he was playing Willem Dafoe. Just come here, pal. Tell me all about your problems.
It was the Green Goblin's voice the whole fucking time.
It was the CG, from what I could see, because it was so goddamn.
Oh my god. Okay, I understood at the beginning just have his eyes glowing and all.
It makes it look more threatening, and I understand that.
Yeah, but during the whole movie,
even in the show, when Ryuk shows up, I know we're gonna get a lot of comparisons of the show, but I'm sorry, this shit is awful. Okay, in the show, when Ryuk kind of shows up, it's in Light's bedroom. Okay,
mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, it's kind of, interesting. Also, I love how early on in the episode, in the movie, mind you, God forbid this was a television show. In the movie, mind you, when he's sitting at his desk in detention,
mm-hmm.
which, let's talk about that. Which schools still give detention?
I haven't heard a school give detention in so fucking long.
I haven't either. I feel like detention is that thing that writers still think happened,
but it doesn't.
But needs to fully kind of get cut out of like teen romance or young adult fiction.
Well, maybe it was just that one person. Maybe it was that principal. Maybe he thought detention was still a thing, because if you noticed, no one else was in detention.
This isn't the fucking Power Rangers to where, we get detention on a daily basis.
Okay, let's...
In fucking detention, they made it like...
Wait, was the bully's name Kenny?
I think so.
So they killed Kenny? With a ladder?
We'll get to that, but...
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Obvious symbolism to the book number 1. When he's sitting in detention, they make sure really obvious to do a real standstill shot of the apple sitting on his desk.
Oh, the apple was... The apple had more good scenes than Light. That apple was acting perfect.
And the award goes to
Apple for sitting on the desk.
Because if anybody watches the show, you know that the apple means a lot of symbolism when it comes to Light and Ryuk, and it's Ryuk's favorite things, and he always uses the apple in the core, and blah, 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 blah. We read the books. It's still the tie-in.
Yeah, but you don't gain any of that symbolism in the movie because...
No, you fucking don't.
It's just a fucking apple that the shot lingered on too long.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes was when, so Light uses the book to impress a girl.
Okay. Which, how does killing people impress a girl?
Because your boner's talking instead of your brain.
But what's going through her, I think the bigger issue is what's going on through her mind, that killing people is a turn on for her, because that's what I got from the scenes they showed.
I mean, I get it that the old Misa from the show didn't really have much personality. She was just because obviously they're kind of correlating that that this girl is the equivalent to Misa from the show, and I get it from the show. She didn't really have any personality. She was just a blind Light follower for no reason.
This girl was just a Light follower that went psychotic.
Yeah. But
there was nothing else there.
No. So we get to L, which I do like what they did to L in the first half.
Oh, he was interesting in the first half. The second half,
yeah. The first half, because the first half they kind of captured L. L's this weird kind of introvert who likes sweets. He's also a super genius. So he'll stand on his feet, or he'll shove like candy in his mouth or whatnot. But that means sit on his feet. But yeah.
Yeah, but
they got the weirdness from L down.
But that was it.
And my favorite part, and this one of my favorite parts of this whole movie, just how laughably bad it is when Elle gives a speech that he's pretty much declaring war on Kira. You
Hmm.
know, which, mind you, that's so. I get it's a movie, you got to rush it on, whatever. One of the favorite parts is when this is happening. Light and Misa are freaking out, and Ryuk is in the background laughing, and Light turns to him and he goes, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
Hmm.
I laughed so hard at that.
I think Light told him to shut the fuck up more times than I can count.
Which, okay, complaint number two. This shit is trying to be too edgy and adult for no fucking reason.
Oh my god. That
As many
brain's.
times people said shit or fuck
Hmm.
or damn. It was like a 13-year-old who just discovered the curse word for the first time.
Damn. Uh, okay, let's just move to the actual first kill.
Ladders don't do that.
It severed him at the jaw. I was mid chew of a Big Mac when that happened, and I literally almost choked on it. So I had to stop the movie, eat, and then come back because I was laughing too hard.
Complaint number three.
3.
This shit's unnecessarily violent for no
Oh
reason.
my god, that ladder scene should not have done like that. You could have just cut right when the before the ladder hit him, and
It would have been fine.
it'd
It
have been
would have
fine.
you could have cut right before it and then showed the aftermath. You
Yeah,
know,
didn't have to show that shit.
no, or even if you do have it serve like a greater purpose. You know,
No,
like
this
this shit was
was
just it's violent because violence is awesome.
it was just and then you didn't really see anything that gory
No,
after that.
it's like it didn't really need to be that gory. Like there was a kill that was like occasionally maybe that gory. You know,
Only thing I compare it to is the guy getting hit by the SWAT truck.
yeah,
But that's it. And that was the first 2 kills.
right. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Okay. We could break this shit apart scene by scene and how
We
shitty it
could, but
is.
I would probably strangle myself in
So, I
rage.
think we should just kind of move to the end.
Yeah, because the middle,
It
I don't know what the fuck
happens.
happened in the second half.
It happens, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I I
I think by
I
the Ferris wheel, I just stopped caring.
okay. I want to say something. I am like you said. You've watched it. You're a fan, but it's not your top 10. I've watched it. I'm not huge on anime, so like it's not like something I'm gonna grab hold to like that. But I did watch
Mhm.
it to show respect to the material before I watched this adaptation. Um,
Let me put it to you like this,
but like,
before you finish your
yeah.
thought. Death Note is what a lot of people consider a gateway
Hmm.
anime. Like it's like for those people who don't really know what is this anime,
Hmm.
you kind of show them, well, it could be something like this, and you show them something like Death Note. It's like, if this interests you, well, then let's find and seek out other stuff like this and see what the medium kind of offers. It gets people into the medium. This,
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going with your point, but finish.
What I was saying, uh, all the good parts of the anime
Hmm.
aren't in this movie. Um, like the chess symbolism. Light and L play this chess match, and Light is always 2 steps ahead. In the in in the movie, Light isn't even playing a game.
No.
Literally, within right in the middle of the second half. I mean, yeah, right at the second half. Um, L comes up and is like, "Yeah, I know it's you."
Light.
No, he's the Naked Brother band.
I refuse to call him Light because this thing does get addressed in the show, and Light's such the kind of intelligent,
Mm-hmm.
manipulative character that he is that he pulls his strings and does a couple scenarios to where he convinces L that no, I'm not Kira,
Yeah,
you know. And matter of fact, I'm going to help you. Only to then later stab him in the back and was like, "Nah, you were right the whole time,
yeah,
but it doesn't matter now. You're dead."
yeah. Nothing like that happens.
You know, my biggest problem with this is that this is supposed to be shown to people who have no idea what anime are, and then it's supposed to get people into the show. After
No,
watching this, why would you ever want to watch the show?
that's why I was glad I watched it before I watched the movie. Because if I would have saw this movie and thought this was an adaptation of the show, I would not even touch the show.
Oh, I know. I'm like, I watched it because I wanted to I give them a second chance. Plus, it's not that often that anime gets,
Uh, like a
recognition.
yeah, but Ferris wheel scene. We've been delaying it long enough.
Reason number 4. This composer needs to be fired.
Or at least hired for an Adam Sandler movie.
No, he just needs to be fired. I want
um,
him fired. I want him blacklisted out of Hollywood. I want him gone.
they're falling from the Ferris wheel, and I Can't Live Without You is gonna play.
Oh no, it's not just that. I didn't know if this director knew my Death Note secret passion for 80s hard rock.
I know. It doesn't even fit.
No, it doesn't.
It
Okay.
stands out so much that it's
You know what
hilarious.
it felt like?
What?
Remember that scene from Defenders where they're all fighting in the cave and the hip hop song kicked on?
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly. Except that was just a 10-minute scene. This is an hour and 45-minute movie.
uh, I have to say that the moment he tells this whole fucking plan was the closest thing
To
that
the
to the
show,
show, and it was the
to
last
the
second.
original character.
Yeah, that the movie had shown throughout, and then like L's gonna write down. Well, we assume he wrote down Light's name, and then he goes, uh, oh, Ryu, whatever. I'm not pronouncing it right.
Ryuk.
Ryuk is comes from the corner. It's like humans are such like, funny creatures or something, and then that's where it cuts off. It's like what?
Yeah, man, we got to build it up for that sequel.
They're not getting a sequel. They're not. The guy who brought this to Netflix pitched it as a multiple movie uh thing. That this was going to be a multiple movie. Netflix said no, you have one movie to tell the entire show. So I actually don't think this is
Did you just say no then?
yeah, I don't think this was entirely the director's image and fault. Yes, he's an idiot because he kept doing it. But at least he started with the right mindset saying this needs to be a multiple movie thing to explain everything. That's what he pitched it as. Netflix told him he had one movie. I honestly have watched the Ferris wheel scene 17 times
The Ferris wheel scene
because
is the best scene in the movie,
I
not
die
because it's
so
good,
because
but
it's
because
funny.
it's so funny.
It's so funny. I literally cry every time laughing.
Like if we ever do a countdown of like our 10 best things that we liked this year,
Mhm.
which I'm thinking we should probably
Yes, we
do.
should. That's a brilliant idea.
This Ferris wheel scene is going to be in it.
Yes, it is. At least top five.
I don't know top five. There's been a lot of really good stuff.
Well,
Like,
well,
remember, this is the same year Logan came out.
oh, yeah, I forgot we were. I was just thinking top 10, like.
Oh, no, I'm talking like top 10 things in general.
Okay, I was thinking top 10 shitty things that are good. That.
No, I mean, you talk top 10
Okay,
favorite
yeah.
things. Like, they don't have to be good. They could be either good or bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this Ferris wheel scene is definitely in it.
Yes, it is. Um. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I'm making it law right now. We have to do a top 10 thing. Um.
But in conclusion,
Don't watch it.
don't watch this fucking movie.
Mm-mm.
Like, I
Wha-
get it.
Instead, go watch What Happened to
Go
Monday,
watch the show.
or go what happened. If you go on Netflix, go what happened to Monday.
Okay, you can watch that. But go watch the show. And I get it that you're probably going to say, well, because you're a fan, you would report that. Even as a fan, I can push that aside. Okay? I can push being a fan aside. As a average, everyday Joe,
I'm telling you not.
this is bad.
This is horrible. This makes Ghostbusters 2016 look like Goodfellas.
You know, I still haven't seen that movie.
It makes it look like really good compared to this shit.
Just go watch the show. The show's like 32 episodes. You can knock it out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
You'll
Watch
like
that.
the second half's not as good as the first half, but it's still pretty good.
Hey, it's better than the first and second half of this movie.
It's better than this whole movie.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much
And
for watching.
No, I gotta give her. You giving a rating?
Oh.
I'm giving a rating.
I was gonna give it elephant shit.
This is. I am so glad, Jimmy. I'm so glad.
We don't break the shit out for much, but
You know
it deserves it.
You know why?
Why?
Because I get to bring back the dog shit rating.
Here we go.
This movie's dog shit. This is dog shit.
We haven't given dog shit rating in over a year.
This is some. This is just bad.
It honestly makes Arrow season 4 look good.
That's pushing it. But this has me worried because they've already announced that for anime being Hollywoodized.
Yeah.
Because James Cameron has announced that he's already in production for his Battle Girl Akira movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's. They've already kind of greenlit a Cowboy Bebop fucking show.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And they've already greenlit a One Piece show.
Oh God.
So this has me afraid.
I'm worried.
Cowboy Bebop, I think out of all of them, even though I don't want it to be fucking live action or Hollywoodized, I'm happy with it being an anime. Majority might actually be good live action if you pick up, like, if a company like HBO or Stars picks it up and they kind of make it has Westworld, Firefly, you know.
It get canceled after a season?
It'll probably only run for a season or two.
True.
You know, like, you have material for Bebop to be a live action show. I don't want it to be. But out of all the shows, that's probably the most profitable that, yeah, you could actually make it a live action show. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, I don't know. I'm just saying it could work.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I need a fucking palate cleanser.
yeah. We do. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you seen it? I'm sorry.
Have you seen it? I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Let me know in the comments below what you think. And like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.
Geek out.